Hey, it's Anna here at the Pole Body Project. So today we're going to do a quick express pancake stretch. It should take you no longer than 13 minutes. So 15 minutes of warm up and then 15 minutes of the conditioning and stretching. So you just need a few things today. So you need a couple of yoga blocks if you have them. If not, you could just use a roll up towel or some books. And you also need a couple of or one of these. If you don't have them, that's fine. You can just use body weight, but these will be really good for your clams. And obviously a yoga mat or a carpet's fine too. All right, so let's get started. Okay, we're going to start with a little warm up, just jogging on the spot. Going to be here for about 20 seconds or so. Now, if you've just finished training or anything, you probably won't need to warm up. You can go straight to the stretches. Now we're going to move on to star jumps, and we want to be doing star jumps with your hands to the side, to the front, to the side, alternating. That's about 15 to 20 seconds here. It is very important to warm up if you are, especially in your colder climate, just to avoid any injuries. Okay, we're going to move on to hip circles. So big hip circles to the right, and then swapping directions to the left. Now side to side with your legs and little wrist rotations, swapping directions. Okay, next we're doing a little squats and big arm circles to the back. And then swapping directions and circling to the front. Okay, so we're going to get into little shoulder circles to the back with your elbows bent. And to the front. Getting ready for your neck stretches, so you want to have one hand on the side of your neck pulling your neck down and your other hand, opposite hand, pulling down. Just a light stretch in the neck there, nothing too strenuous. We're going to be swapping sides. Gently pull your head to the side. The other arm is gently pushing down. Now looking towards your underarms, slightly putting pressure on your head while you look at your underarm. Swapping sides. And now we're doing little rotations of the neck. So to the left, chin down, to the right. And then we're going to move into little circles around. Don't worry about tilting your head all the way back. You want to just do a light little circle just to warm up that neck area. Squat down, and you want to think about chest is up, okay? Squeezing your glutes. Now pushing your knees out using your forearms. Chest up. Okay. Little rocks side to side. Now, putting your right hand onto your knee and tilting your shoulder forward. You should feel the stretch in your lower back and your upper back. The other side, push away. Okay, now we do just little side lunges. So what you want to do is you want to stay low, chest up, and control down to the other side, up, down, up, down, keeping your chest up, down, couple more. we're going to just do a little standing straddle. Now, you're going to grab your elbows, like so. Bending down. If you can't have your legs straight, a little bit bent, your knees is fine. You're going to rock from side to side, just gently. Think about trying to keep the elbows close to the ground if you can. Okay, now reaching forwards, you're going to do a downward dog but with your legs in straddle. So you want to go forward to the middle, to the back, forwards. Okay, now over to your right leg. Think about facing your knee and pulling your belly into your thigh, or your face into your knees. Hold there for a little bit. Good. To the left side. Okay. And now onto your all fours. Tuck your toes under, and then press up and back through your shoulder. Push through your shoulders. Okay. If your feet aren't flat, your heels aren't flat on the floor, that's fine. You can be up a little bit, and your knees can be slightly bent if this is a bit too hard. Now we want to do little walks. Heel up, heel down, alternating legs, feet. Pushing through your shoulders. Okay. Now, we want to bring one leg to the middle, and we're going to be kicking the other leg up. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we want to be pulsing at the top here. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold it and squeezing your glutes, squeezing your butt. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, swap legs. Keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now pulses. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold for another 6. Squeezing your butt as hard as you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. And get down onto your knees. We want to go into a forward lunge. So let's go right first. Okay, now you want to be in a right angled leg. So your toes, your ankles should be in line with your knees. And same with the back. So as you can see, it's 2 right angles. And 90 degrees. Okay, so what you want to do here, you might actually just face this way. What you want to do here is you want to think about driving your pelvis upwards, so tilting your pelvis up towards your chin. Okay, and squeezing that left glute. If your right leg is up, squeezing the opposite side glute. Okay, and then you'll feel your hip flexors. You should be able to feel a nice stretch in those hip flexors. Okay, so we're gonna squeeze the glutes, tilt your pelvis up. Think about tilting this way, okay? So instead of like this, you wanna go like that, okay? And staying here and squeezing for a bit, for maybe like a few seconds. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Okay, relax. One more. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay. Now, get into your lunge. Reaching your hands up. Think about driving your hips to the floor. Okay, using your glutes to push your hips to the floor. Now, I want you to tilt over, lean over, right, to the bent leg side. Squeeze, squeeze, back to the middle. Now, getting into your hamstring stretch. So here, you want to be as square as possible with your hips. Square. Your toes can be flexed, or it can be slightly pointed. It's up to you, but let's keep it slightly flexed. Now, what you want to do is think about having a flat back and driving your belly, bringing your belly button and belly, lower belly, to your thigh. Okay? So, now, down, hold it there. 2, 1. Okay. Relax. And now, again. Okay. Alright. Now leaning forwards, pointing your toe out to like a 45-degree angle. And if you can, come down to your elbows. And hold here. Okay. Alright, let's do the other side. Okay, so same thing. Think about tilting and tilting your hips. Think about bringing your pelvis towards the sky and squeezing your glute. Now, squeeze. Relax. One more. Really, really hard squeeze in those glutes. And then squeeze. Keeping your body nice and straight. Alright, relax. Coming down into your lunge. Alright, now think about driving that hip to the floor. Using your glutes, squeeze them. Now, bring your hands up, leaning over towards your front leg, to the side. Okay, now, back into your hamstring stretch, think about split hips, belly to your thigh, trying to keep your back as straight as possible, as flat as possible. Hold here for a minute. 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. Relax. One more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Toe pointed out, turn down a bit. If you can, come down to your elbows. If not, you can just stay here. All right. Now, okay, we should be quite warm. So now we're just going to do some conditioning for your hips and your glutes or your butt.
Okay, before we move on to our glute conditioning exercises, I just wanted to quickly add that we do want to focus on building our glute muscles because those muscles are what protects your hips, especially when you're doing things like middle splits and pancakes.
Okay, ladies, so we're going to start with the clams. So you can use these to put around your knees. If not, you can do it without them. That's fine as well. So what I'll do is I'll just use, this is just a medium one. You can go very light if you want, or heavy, or whatever you're feeling. So just wrap them just above your knees. Okay. There we go. All right. So, lying on your side, resting your head on your hands, in your hands. Now, I'm going to bring your knees forward first. Okay, so my legs are probably in about a 90 degrees. Now, what we want to do is you want to squeeze your glute to bring your knees up, keeping your feet touching each other. So, we'll do this for 10. And then so it'll be 10 of these, like so. And then it'll be 10 sort of like hydrants. When you're doing the hydrants, you want to keep your foot just slightly lower than your knees. Okay, and then we'll be doing circles back, and then 10 circles forwards. And then we'll be changing it to this position. So throw your feet closer to your bum, and then repeating what we just did. Okay, let's go. These are going to burn a little bit. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one. Circles, circling backwards. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Oh, give those a little bit of a massage. Now, bring legs closer to your bum. Repeat the steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then wider ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we do the circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. And then back that way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wider. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, circles. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Legs closer to your bum. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And wider. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh. There's a bit of a massage. 100 rotations. So what you want to do here, get on your hands and knees. Just see if I can go this way. So what you want to do is you want to actually bring your knees out to the back, to the middle. So straight out, straight back to the middle. We're going to do about 10 of those. Think about squeezing your glutes. So none of this. So your hands should be just below your shoulders, keeping them stable. It should only mostly be your legs that are moving and nothing else, not your body, not your torso. Okay, so out. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The leg. Squeezing the glutes. Remember to squeeze the glutes. Squeeze. 5, 6, 7. Also try keeping a neutral back, so no arching. 9, 10. All right. So now we'll get into some of the pancake stretches. Let's get into your straddle. Doesn't have to be wide, just a nice, comfortable width. Okay, so what you want to do here, think about chest up. What we're first going to do is we're just going to just reach forward, arm straight. Think about having a nice flat back. Just reaching forward as much as you can. And just breathing here. For about 10 seconds. Think about breathing into those inner thighs. Okay, now I want you to grab one of the blocks. Actually, sorry, grab 2 of the blocks. So what you're going to do is you're going to be placing the blocks in front of each other, going as far as you can. You can feel a bit of your active flexibility working at the moment. Do maybe 3 rounds of those. Each round, see if you can get that little bit further. Should be feeling your muscles engaging as well. Do one more. All right. Okay. Very good. Now, what I want you to do now is I want you to just place one block under your foot. Okay. And now, what I want you to do is just lean forward a bit. Do you feel a little bit of stress? Try and keep your back as flat as possible. Okay, so we're going to hold here for 10, 9, 8, breathe, keep on breathing, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, a little bit deeper, another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A little bit deeper, one more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out. Alright, now take that block out of that foot. Place the block under your other foot. Alright, same thing again. Come down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A little bit lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A little bit lower. Last one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly come out. Okay, so now what I want you to do is put blocks under both legs. Now, even if you can't get that low, it's nice just to put the blocks under your feet. Just try it. I know even if you can't get really low, it's just good to even just start with the blocks underneath and having your body, even if it's just up here. Okay, you will eventually get lower, I promise. The next thing is, same thing, come down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A little bit lower. Remember to breathe. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. A little bit lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly coming out. Now, if you want to, and if you are quite bendy and flexible, you can put 2 blocks under each leg and then do that process over again. You can just pause this video and just get on and do that, but for now we're just gonna have no blocks and repeat that again, see how much lower we can get. So first one, so you should feel a bit easier. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A little bit lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one, a bit lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly come out. Give this legs a little bit of a shake. If you like to, you can do the little swivels. Think about keeping your chest forward. Bring your knee in at each knee at a time. It feels quite nice in the hips actually. So that's it for the pancake stretch. So what you can actually do if you wanted to is that you can do another maybe 2 sets of those with the blocks or without the blocks, whichever is fine. This is more like a consistent thing. So if you're doing this maybe once a week, twice a week is good too. Just listen to your body. You don't want to overdo it. And if anything feels painful, like a sharp pain or something that doesn't feel right, then immediately stop, don't push. Also avoid getting out of things like that really quickly too, because that's where a lot of people get injuries, is actually coming out of a stretch too quickly. But yeah, so don't push yourself, listen to your body. It should just be like a stretching pain. So think about like when the insides of your legs, for example, but if there's anything that's like bone touching or any kind of jarring or impingement, definitely stop and maybe see like a physiotherapist or chiropractor or something like that. That's definitely not the right feeling. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, be sure to let me know.